Okay, it's a new day. Today is Wednesday the 23rd, and I have a few errands I have to run. I have to go to the post office to mail off 2 orders. I have to pick up some dog food for Denzel, and then also figure out what I'm going to eat for lunch and dinner. But for now, I'm about to get a second cup of coffee and make a breakfast sandwich, and then pack the orders up and get out of here and run some errands. I'm trying to figure out for dinner if I want to just do something simple like baked chicken. I have chicken thighs, but I'm not really a fan. Like, I thought, every couple months or years, I should say, I try and force myself to like chicken thighs, this boneless, skinless ones, and I just can't do it. Like, I'll cook them and then I just don't really eat them. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm going to probably just bake some chicken and do like a baked sweet potato or baked potato, white potato, and some vegetables. But I need to go to the grocery store to get the vegetables because I don't have anything here. Stuff is just frozen. But I'm also like, I don't know what kind of vegetables I want because I'm over broccoli. I used to eat a lot of broccoli, but now I'm just over it. Like, I hate the smell of it. I don't know what changed. So I might just do kale instead. So we'll see. Okay, I just made some bacon and some eggs. Didn't put any salt in the eggs because I have cheese already, and then the bacon is hella salty, but you know, it's just a little something for now. My dad is upstairs making oatmeal, so that's what is for breakfast. So I'm on my way. I'm all zipping up to drop off these packages. It's just a light drop today. I only have 2 orders. I noticed that if I don't post reels consistently on Instagram, then my website orders slow. Like, I have to be posting, I would say, a minimum of like 3 reels a week in order for the orders to start coming in. It's raining, so I'm gonna try to like speak loudly. I'm sorry if I'm being real loud, but ooh, this rain. I need windshield wipers. Sorry, y'all. Just let me get through this. I'll be quick, but I won't vlog for too long. So I realized that if I don't post to my reels, then I don't have like the orders. So anyway, I've been trying to focus more on live sales, like, because I've built up a pretty sizable following on Instagram. I have about 22,000 followers now. I was like, well, because reels like bring in new people, right? Like, I feel like reels are really good to get discovered by people who have never seen your profile, your content, your business, whatever. But I don't think it's that good for nurturing like the audience you already have. I think it helps. Like, I definitely see that I have the same people commenting on my reels. Oh no, there's a guy hitchhiking. Ooh, that's the worst. Why is he hitchhiking? Anyway, yeah, so basically what I'm realizing is that, okay, so the reels help to nurture new people, right? Like, to get new people to come in, but then it doesn't help like the established following. Jeez, I can't speak today. The established following that I have. And so stories are good for that. Like, I feel like stories, you can kind of get really personal with your audience and you know, like just connect with them more, especially like all the features that they have now in stories, like interactive things, like, you know, the little slider and the quizzes. So I need to really nurture that, but I kind of took a step back from doing reels and started to do more live sales as well, because I was like, well, I need to sell things like quicker, you know? Like, I don't want my efforts and reels to be the only thing that determines how well I sell. And so going live on Instagram is another way that you build relationships with your followers. And so I was like, what better way than to just do live sales? I'm thinking also about doing like just lives where it's not a sale. I just go live and I speak about, you know, whatever. I just don't know what the hell it would be yet. So we'll see, but that's what I'm thinking, and that's where I'm at now. And I've noticed, like, since I kind of took a chill pill on the reels and focused on live sales, I just haven't had a lot of website sales. I like the live sales better too, because I can better plan my time, because I know when I do the live sale, I'll have, like, you know, a specific or a certain amount of orders, and then I can like spend the following day doing the invoicing, and then I'll do the following day doing like the packaging and shipping, and that, you know, so 3 days out of the week I'm dealing with like live sale things, you know, setting up the live sale table. It's more like structured, whereas if I post things on my website, like, it's not as structured. Like, unless I schedule like how often I post things on my site, you know, like I could say, well, every Monday I'm gonna release like X amount of crystals on my site, and then but the thing is, like, the orders come in at different times, you know, so I feel like I'm always it's always up in the air of like, when do I need to get to the post office in order to like mail these things off? Because in my policy right now, it's like 3 to 4 business days, I think. But, you know, that means that if an order comes in on like a Monday, then I need to get to the post office by like Thursday. If one comes in on Wednesday, then I need to get to the post, you know, like I feel like I'm always packing orders when I operate that way. And then the added pressure of doing the reels constantly to get more orders. So it just wasn't like a way that I wanted to operate. So I'm trying out the live sales. I did live sales earlier last year when I first opened my crystal shop, but I didn't have a huge following. Like, it was a lot of family and friends who would come in. And so now that I have a larger following, I really want to do these live sales. And also because just because you have like a huge following that also doesn't equal sales. You know, like, I go live and Instagram will tell you at the end of the live like how many people total joined, and I think the biggest number I've seen so far was like 350. So 350 people joined my live. However, at any given moment, the max I've seen in my lives is like 20, maybe 25 people. Average is like 12. So for me to have 22,000 followers and only 12, you know, people viewing my lives, like there's a gap, you know what I mean? And when I look at other crystal sellers who have like a similar follow count as me, they typically have like between 20 to 50 people watching. Sometimes I've seen it up to like 100, 150, but on average, I feel like 50 is good for like between 20 to 50, somewhere around there. So that's my goal. Like, that's the goal for me. Like, I want to get these live sales to a point where I have that many people joining in. And I was talking to another crystal shop owner who, her following is at about, I think, around 2,000. And she, when I go to her live, she has like sometimes like 30 to 50 people, and I'm like, damn, that's really high engagement for a live sale. And so, you know, we were discussing her methods, and she was like, when she established her weekly schedule, like going live weekly, that was when she started to notice, like, the more she stuck to that, the more she noticed the engagement go up. So I'm going to adopt that method and just try to go live every week. I don't know, because that's kind of scary. Maybe I'll start with like every other week, you know? I feel like 2 times a month is good, because because it's now spring, I'm getting into doing these, what do you call them? Pop-up shops. I actually, before I went to sleep last night, I checked my Instagram messages, and I saw that I had a message from one of the coordinators for a pop-up downtown. And so I'm going to pop up this weekend. So yeah, like, I got a pop-up Saturday, and then on Tuesday I'm planning on having a live sale. But if I'm gonna, like, I don't know, I feel like my summertime is about to be like really booked and busy. Like my family goes camping a lot. I'm gonna be doing pop-ups. Like I feel like my weekends are gonna be booked solid, and so to go from like weekend to live sale on Tuesdays, because I feel like Tuesdays are a good day. Tuesdays or Wednesdays, I don't know, y'all. I'm just rambling at this point, but I gotta work it out. But you see like where my mind is when it comes to all of that. So anyway, I'm about to go in here and deliver my 2 little packages. Now yeah, I'll follow up with you guys shortly. Okay, so there's this butter that my family likes that I have to get. I feel like this is excessive for coconut milk. Let's see. April 10th. Sweet. Just gotta make sure it's not leaking because it looks beat the hell up, but. And it's unsweet, so at least they had what I needed, but okay, so this is the butter here that I'm talking about. Just gotta check expiration date. I'm tempted to get one of these to make spaghetti with, but let's weigh it and see. How much was it a pound? $1.50. 7, 8, 9. It's about $8 for that. I guess it's not too bad. Considering how much you can get out of it. I do like collard greens, and then get cabbage, 99 cents a pound. Okay, I think I'm gonna get beets to put them in my smoothie. They're only $3.50 each, so not bad. Oh my God, pomegranates are $6 a piece. What the hell? $6.99 a pound for dragon fruit. Thank you. This is what I came for. Okay, y'all. So I was in the Petco and I was like looking at all the dog food. And it hit me. I was like, this dog is not gonna eat none of this daggone food. Denzel is so bougie, you guys. Like, he doesn't like to eat the same thing like 2 days in a row. He will literally like just let it rot in his dog bowl. And so I have to constantly like switch it up. And like whenever we cook healthy at home, I'll usually just like save some for him and feed that to him, or like feed him the leftovers. But you know, like the prices of everything is just going the hell up. So I was like, okay, let me like make his food, because like 1 can of dog food was like anywhere between like $3 to $5. And then for like the better ingredients, you know, it's even more pricier. So I was like, man, I'm not about to spend this money. This dog never eats like the whole can. And then on top of that, like he'll eat, when you first open it, you know, it's like a fresh can you just open. He'll eat that, but then I'll feed him half, put the other half in the fridge, and then when I try to feed him the other half, he will not eat it. I'm telling y'all, this dog, like, he's been this way the entire time I've had him. So I think because I'm now going on like this kick of healthy eating, you know, I just have to account for Denzel as well, because I feel like in the long run I can save money that way, like just cooking, adding him into the food that I cook for myself, because I'm gonna be eating pretty clean, like just meat, vegetables and like either rice or potatoes for the most part for my carbs. And so I was like, what's the point in me, you know, buying this dog food that he doesn't like? And then on top of that, like, I don't know what the hell they put in that food. Like, there's a reason he doesn't want it, you know? Like, he really, like, will go in on the cooked food that I make. And so I just gotta do that. But I did, I tried to record a little bit. I'm still trying to get used to, like, recording in public. And right now I'm on my camera, but when I'm in the store and, like, out and about, I use my phone. So just to look a little less obvious, a little more discreet. So yeah, you know, we'll see how it does. I have a huge bag of sweet potatoes from Costco that's just been sort of like sitting for the last couple weeks. I think potatoes last a good little while. I think they last up to like 2 weeks. So I have to take a look at them and see, you know, if they're any good. But y'all, these prices are just out of control. Like, just out of control. And it really sucks, you know, because as I like run my business and, you know, crystals, what I sell, it's supposed to like really be a spiritual thing and like help people deal and get through life. And the fact that, you know, everything is going up, I recently had to like increase the minimum for the free shipping that I offer. I had to increase that, and then I also had to go up on my prices a little bit. I did like slash them for the last couple live sales I had, but now I'm like, I have to, you know, I have to increase my prices in order to stay afloat. And so it's just like sad times, because everywhere we look, like, everything is going up, but it's like harder to make it, you know, in this world. But it's okay, because once you make it, you make it. And you know, once you get to the level of success that you want, and you know, you can figure out how to maintain that. So I'm just thinking forward and thinking positively to the day where I have my own big house. Well, not even a big house, but a big yard, you know, where I can grow my own food. I can, you know, be eating healthy meals. I'm like a chef level fresh food chef, because that's what I really want. I really want to get to a point where I am just preparing like super healthy meals. So yeah, y'all bear with me. It's a lot, but one day at a time. I did get him some pig ears though. Okay, so I'm making a smoothie just to sort of hold me over until I cook dinner. I didn't have any lunch. I only ate the bacon and eggs. So right now I have kale at the bottom, blueberries. This is just some Greek yogurt that I have. And then some strawberries. The fruit, it's frozen fruit. The strawberries don't look too... This is maca powder. I have this because I read that it helps with hormone balance. So I just include like 2 scoops. And it's got a really interesting smell. It's like a sweet sort of smell to it. And then this is flax seed. Well, I feel like I'm gonna spill this, doing this with one hand. I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Honestly, I don't really know how much is supposed to go in there. I just sort of eyeball it. I was gonna add the coconut milk, but I decided to do the yogurt instead. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of water just to get it going, you know? I love my Vitamix. I've had this thing literally for probably like 10 years now. It's been a while. So I'm gonna just fill this cup up because I feel like that should be enough to keep me full. Do a little taste test. It's okay. The maca gives it like a peanut butter sort of taste. Not too sweet. I typically would prefer it a little sweeter, but oh, because I didn't add the honey. I forgot. But that's okay, because technically I should be cutting back on sugar anyway. I had honey in both cups of coffee. I put honey in my coffee instead of sugar. I started doing that probably like, I want to say maybe like 4 months ago. And it's just better, I feel like, than using sugar. But I mean, it's all sugar at the end of the day. I got my first order of crystals from Peru. This is rhodochrosite. I've been wanting to get this for a while. It's really pricey and I've like always gone back and forth on just paying the money for it. But you know, wholesale, when you buy it in bulk, it's always better. But anyway, this is chrysocolla. I've been loving chrysocolla. I have a piece of this that I got. It was the very first piece I bought out in LA, and I absolutely love it, but I haven't been able to source it for my shop until now. So I'm just gonna boil the sweet potatoes because I just don't even feel like messing with them. It says washed and ready to use, but I always rewash, and then I like to massage just to kind of loosen it up. Sprinkling this on generously, and I'm only going to do one side. Over here I have just some extras that wouldn't fit, but I think I'm going to just put some lemon and onions. I literally just kind of throw them in here because they do their own thing anyway. I've made this like a million times. I just changed the seasoning up. I do have my sweet potatoes already in here boiling away. Those are probably gonna take, I want to say like 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cook the kale, get that going, just to have everything going, you know. I feel like it's done, but I always check it just to be sure. Yeah, that one's done. Okay, so I ain't do no fancy plate, y'all. We just got the paper plate here because I ain't trying to have all these dishes. But I got the kale. I put some hot sauce in it, of course. Then I got the chicken here and the sweet potatoes. I just took my fork and like mashed it down to like be mashed sweet potatoes. Added a little bit of that butter, that Amish butter I got today from Safeway. And then I added some ground cinnamon. Okay, he's waiting for it. Bougiest dog in America, y'all. Hey y'all, so I am wrapping up. I just got finished editing this vlog you guys are watching now. I'm just filming this one little piece to put in here. It is 10 o'clock now and I'm about to get in the bed, watch my Chicago shows. I always watch Chicago Fire and Chicago PD. And then there's like a ton of other shows that come on Wednesdays. Good Trouble, I think, or is it Thursdays? I don't know. Blackish, Grownish comes on like between Tuesdays and Thursdays. Anyway, Tuesdays and Thursdays I always have to have discipline and not like stay up late at night watching all of these shows. But anyway, thank y'all if you made it this far to the vlog. Thank you so much. I know this one was probably kind of long, but let me know if you guys like it long. That's what she said. You know, because I know vlogs can go for like an hour sometimes, but yeah, I'm always like, is this too long or should I shorten it to like 10 minutes? So let me know if you made it this far. But thank you again for watching. Y'all have a good night, a good day, good morning, wherever you are, and I'll see you tomorrow.